We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Clemson Tigers. Hey folks, this is Brad Nessler, and I'm joined today by the coach Lee Corso and the former quarterback Kirk Herbstreit. It's Thursday night, and the stage is set as these two teams get ready for battle.
Wake Forest is led on defense by this kid at free safety. He does a great job of reading the quarterback and is always in the right spot. The quarterback is going to have to be very careful today because if he lets any passes get away from him, then you can bet this ball-hawking safety will be taking it the other way.
Now let's head down to the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Wake Forest lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. Kicks off, and here goes 4 quarters of action. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 37. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll start at the 37-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Oh, what a hit.
I tell you, having a tight end that can make plays like that is a huge advantage for an offense.
You're right, Kirk. This kid has got some really good hands.
Single set backfield. And they motion a guy to the right. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Catches it, and that's all. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
The cornerback was in a very good position there to make the tackle.
Dumps it complete over the middle. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
It's 1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Gives it to the back. He's at the 20. Gets out to around the 15. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
Big play, and it's 1st and goal. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
They're inside the 5. Ball on the 1. They come out with a big set. They motion to the left. He's gobbled up in the backfield. 3-yard loss there.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 2nd down. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They run it, and he's in. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
And when you have moves like this halfback, it is very easy to get into the end zone.
Clemson with a 6-point lead. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off. Gathered in at the 6. He's taken down at the 35-yard line. So now let's see how the offense responds as they take the field down 7-0.
Guys, I know it's early in this game, but this quarterback needs to step up and make a statement right now. A good drive could do wonders for his team's confidence.
They line up in the jumbo set. Handoff, and he's met immediately.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Now, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. They line up in the shotgun. Can't find anyone open. He gets rid of it, and it's going the other way. And he is drilled at the 44.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Here's the give. And he hits him hard at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain.
2nd and 5. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They come out with 3 wide receivers. And he's tackled at the 24-yard line.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They'll keep it on the ground again. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain.
7-yard gain on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. End zone. Tipped away. They came close to giving up the score there.
Yeah, but credit the defender. He did an excellent job of reading the play and showing instinct to get a hand there to break the pass up. Nice job.
Single set backfield. You'll get the call again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice little scamper, guys.
Right, this is a big-time run by the running back, and this guy has to be one happy individual right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. Tackle at the 31. An interception cut this offense last drive short. So I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
This defense has stepped up to the challenge so far, but there is a long way to go, Kirk.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to keep this offense too quiet, just as long as they can avoid these turnovers.
He's taken down around the 35-yard line. The quarterback trying to make a play.
Well, he did a nice job of getting some yards there on the scramble, but he needs to learn to slide to avoid those big hits.
They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Goes right, picked off. And they make the stop at the 49. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, this is a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll give it off here. They'll bring him down right around the 48-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go with a run. He's taken down around the 44-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 44. They line up in a double tight set. Runs it in. Oh, he's level. And they just stuffed that one.
Hey, this is a great play here by the defense to bring him down before he could get to the sticks.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage. And they lose possession on down.
You know, that was one of those situations where you have to go for it to try to get something going. Now they need a big play here from their defense.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Runs with it, and he's got room. He gets hit out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brad, I think this guy is amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
They line up in the jumbo set. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. And that'll bring it into the first quarter of action. Our score here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Clemson, 14. Wake Forest, nothing. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37. Blue lines up in the shotgun. 4 wide formation. Catches it, and that's all. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the first down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. They run it for the first, and he stopped. Couldn't get that additional yard he needed to keep the drive moving.
No, he was trying to muscle his way past those big guys, but they stood their ground.
And this is what power football is all about, folks. And he's tackled at the 25. Well, it was close, but they got the first down.
Yeah, but it's a game of inches, guys. A game of inches.
They line up in the jumbo set. And they make the stop at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
They're packed in tight on the line. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. They'll work from the shotgun. He's on the run. Inside the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Wake Forest. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time?
And this is another chance for the defense to show how tough they are.
This one is batted away.
Yo, Way to put a hand in the air and smack that ball down. Nice play.
It was a nice play. There's just so much going on down there in the trenches. It's really impressive to see a guy get off his block and perfectly time the quarterback's release.
Catches it, and he's hit before he can go anywhere.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the first down.
He set up and put the ball right there where it had to go. Nice play.
We've got a 1st and 10. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Takes a hand up, but brought down before he could go anywhere.
I'm going to bet this running back is getting frustrated. You know he wants to be able to get into some open space. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chance there.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 40. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Looks to pass. He's got all day. He's hit and taken down.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a 3rd down all drive.
Ace backfield. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt.
Tough defense is key. Try this.
They line up in the shotgun. Caught. To the 20. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. It's a fumble. Picks up the fumble.
Now the defense can return to the bench because they got the ball back.
They'll go to work at the 23. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. The middle. He might have a chance. Touchdown, Tigers. Good call that time as they went to the ground game, and it got them 6.
And they got it in with a bunch of guys getting some great blocks and just blasting that defense.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And it's off. Taken at the 5. At the 30. They'll bring him down at the 42. A fumble really hurt this team's last drive, so let's see if they can make up for that blunder on this drive.
They need to make sure they don't turn this ball over again.
I don't think they'll make the same mistake on consecutive drives, Coach.
Scrambling around. Pressure coming, and he goes down. Credit that one to the defensive end, fellas.
You can credit some of that to the blitz. The offensive line just wasn't able to handle all the pressure on that play.
You gotta love the way this kid plays. He's just a reckless sack machine on the end of that defensive line.
Looking long down the left side. Doesn't get there.
Pass falls incomplete. Number 14, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 48. Blue is in the gun. 4 receivers split out. Blue back to throw. Well, that was an impressive stand by the defense.
3 good defensive plays equals punt. Nice job, guys.
Oh, excellent punt. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, he got a nice chunk of yardage on that return.
I'll say he was moving out.
They'll go to work at the 47. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He drops back. He zips it. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47. Going with the shotgun here. Got it. And he goes down quickly.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play more press coverage. And then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
Great pursuit there by the linebacker to make the sure tackle on this kid.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Very good tackle in space. And it looks like he got the first down.
I'll tell you what, Brad, that is very close. I didn't think he was going to make it there, Coach.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. I thought he was stopped short, too. This kid shows some real determination on that run.
They go with the run, and they got him for a loss.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special. Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
They'll run the option, and he's taken down at the 35.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to be.
That's right, Lee. These guys are shooting up there when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch him out of position and take it to the house.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson yet set to kick this one away. He sends it downfield. At the 30. And there's a penalty on the play. Let's see who it's on.
Holding on the receiving team.
Good call.
Yeah, he practically brought him to the ground there.
They'll take over at the 23. From the gun. Deep pass down the right side. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety. Brought down around the 23-yard line. That interception couldn't have come at a worse time. Offense.
Man, you said it. It's only the first half, and we're talking about this team being out of the football game?
To get back in the game, they need to start making some defensive stops and put some points on the board.
1st and 10. Ace backfield. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. First half comes to a close as they head to the locker rooms. Our score here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Clemson 31, Wake Forest 7. Clemson got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. At the 30. He's taken down at the 35. Fellas, what do you anticipate here in the second half?
Well, the return team has some work to do this half. They're going to have to buckle down and make some plays on offense, and then get some stops on defense to make this game even competitive.
Yeah, Kirk, this is not the best way to start a half, but hey, at least they got the football.
Running out of time, and down he goes. It looked like they caught the quarterback by surprise.
Well, that's a great call by the defensive coordinator. They send him off the corner, and he just uses his speed to get the sack.
Can't find anyone open. Tackle at the 29.
The quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
At the 29-yard line.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Complete. He's got room. They'll bring him down at about the 45.
I can't decide if I'm impressed with the defense after that play or just not impressed with the offense.
When you face a defense that blitzes both corners, they're basically coming up and saying to you, hey, we're going to come after you and after you and after you until you show us that you can stop it.
And they convert for the first down.
And Brad, the credit here needs to go to the offensive line. They did a great job of opening up a running lane for the back.
He's going to try and scramble. Throws it deep. Throws to the halfback. Touchdown. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed. I pounded straight up the middle here for 2 points.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Takes a snap and rolls left. Wake Forest is lining up to kick this one off. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 31. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll take over at the 31-yard line. The defensive backs moving in closer. 3 wideouts here. They go with a run. He's tackled at the 35. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 35. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. And that one's incomplete.
Number 6, the intended receiver on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They keep it on the ground, and a great tackle right there. The defense punches them off the field after just 3 plays.
That was a short round, Brad. Nothing seems to be working right now.
Oh, excellent punt. And he has it on the corner. At the 40. And down he goes at the 45. A heck of a return.
What I like here is they now have decent field position to work with.
They're lining up in the 5-2. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And down he goes at the 39. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
And it's caught. He's taken down around the 32-yard line.
Let's see if this coaching staff sticks with the short passing game, or if they decide to open it up a bit more.
This is very well played by this linebacker. He stayed in his coverage and made a nice hit on the play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Yep, he called his own number and got them a new set of downs.
They line up in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. Gets a block on the corner. Out of bounds around the 10-yard line. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
First down on the 10-yard line. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. He's under some heat. And they push him out at about the 9-yard line. Nowhere to go on the quarterback scramble. It's second down. Defense gets set to defend the short field. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. Tosses left. Intercepted. First and 10. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Here's the option. Here's the pitch, and now the ball is free. He goes out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
I don't think that's how that play was designed.
You know, that's what drives me crazy. Why would you run that ball out of bounds? Put your head down and try to get a few extra yards.
They go with the run. He's tackled at the 19. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Batted away.
He just beat the ball to the receiver's hands on that play. Nice deflection.
Yep, and now it's fourth down.
He gets it off. Catches it, and they've got him. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
That interception really hurt their last drive. They were moving the ball really well down the field.
Turnovers are so frustrating. I still don't think the last one was the quarterback's fault, but they need to avoid giving the ball away.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He's out of bounds around the 47-yard line. And he has a huge gain.
And I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to air it long. He goes down at the 6. What do you think of that catch, Kirk?
What a steady performer this player has been. That's now over 100 yards receiving on the day for this fine young man.
And with all the focus being on this game since it's Thursday night, most of the country that usually wouldn't watch this team really gets to see how good this kid is. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. That was a sharp pass that found the wide receiver for a score.
This kid is going to do some damage. His pocket presence is exceptional, and he's got a good arm.
What I'm impressed with is the guy's decision-making.
And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the two-point conversion. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. He's in for the score, and they're back in it.
I don't know if they don't trust their kicker or what, but hey, it's 2 points.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it downfield. He's to the 20. And he's hammered down. So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble.
The offense was just a little bit too aggressive with that last possession.
That aggression caused a mistake, and that's exactly what happens when you're too aggressive.
Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. Fumble, loose ball. And they couldn't have asked for a better time for the turnover, right, Herbie?
Well, I'm sure they could have used a couple of these earlier in the game, but better late than never.
They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. And we got a new man in there, running back. Now he tries to buy some time. Tackled at about the 19-yard line.
That was a pretty nice play by the receiver to go up and get that pass.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
He's going to try and scramble. Loose football. Picked up by the linebacker. And the ball changed hands now after the fumble.
This is a great bonus for this defense. They are taught to attack and try to strip the football, and this is a result of their aggressive play.
And this linebacker is in the middle of everything, and that was a great recovery to get the possession of the football.
The offense will take over at the 9. And a new halfback checks into the game. They motion to the left. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. 2-yard carry by the fullback.
That was a great hit by the defender. He just drove the ball carrier right to the ground.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 11. Offset I formation in the backfield. Hand off to the back. Look out! He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down. What a run!
Man, this kid can flat out fly. A lot of kids are fast, but there's not many guys out there that can run as fast as this kid in pads holding on to the football.
I agree with you, Lee, and he has such a natural running style.
They line it up with 3 receivers. They're showing blitz. Here's the give. It's on the ground. Got the corner. Here's an opening. That might turn out to be a big, big turnover.
Excellent job by this defense to get in there and force the fumble. That couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, because they needed 2 scores, and they needed them quickly. Let's see how they respond with the football now.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Catches it. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. And we got an injured player on the field. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. And he's taken down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
He's scrambling. He's knocked out of bounds. Right around the 4-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. They line up in the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. No one could break clear, so the QB decided to run it in.
You've got to like it when your leader takes things into his own hands, especially down inside the 10.
Here's the extra point to get within a field goal. And he hits the PAT. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Clemson 31, Wake Forest 28. Wake Forest to kick. Excellent kick. Made at the 34. This offense was infected by the turnover bug their last time out. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball here.
The offense has to be conscious of protecting that football.
Yeah, turnovers drives everybody crazy. Well, unless your team gets the turnover.
Tackle at the 38. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Waits till the last moment. Picked off by the senior. He's taken down right around the 46-yard line.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
First down, 10 yards to go. They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there.
I tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
Now he tries to buy some time. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. And they make the stop at about the 35. The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
They come out in a goal line set. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
Nice play here by the senior to make the sure tackle. It's not very often that someone's able to shake this guy.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Completes it across the middle. There was a defender right in his face that time.
Yeah, but great concentration by the receiver to come away with this ball. Nice job.
First and 10. Ball on the 22. They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled at the 16-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. Big play, and it's first and goal.
Hey, nice run there. He got a lane and hit it. And now they have a new set of downs.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. They come out in a goal line set. He's taken down right around the 4-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second down, 4 yards out from the goal line. And a new halfback checks into the game. End zone picked off. Here's an opening. Touchdown, Clemson. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Clemson 38, Wake Forest 28. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks off. It's fielded at the 2. Across the 30. Brought down at the 35. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
And now he's got room to run to the 20, to the 10. And he will score. And that toss gives this quarterback yet another touchdown.
That's number 3 for him today, and that is a very productive day for this young man.
And it's really not that often you're going to see a team losing that has a quarterback with 4 touchdowns in a game. And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. There isn't much time left. This isn't what you normally see here. And this one's away. Tackle made at the 33-yard line. So what do you think about this situation, fellas?
There's not much left to do here, Coach, except kill some clock.
Yep, I'd put the ball in sure hands every play from here on out.
Throws falling back and got his man. They'll get 6 yards.
All it takes is a second on these play-action fakes to get the defense out of position. And that's how this tight end was able to get open and pick up some yards.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 39-yard line. The defensive backs moving in closer. Clemson is up a field goal. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter. They go with a run, and he's taken down at the 45-yard line. The defense might have just run out of chances with that first down right there.
You're right, Brad, but I'll tell you why. They just didn't win the battle in the trenches.
Yep, this offensive line definitely left it all on the field today.
Option. Pitches back. He might have a chance. There's a player shaken up on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he takes a knee.
Number 4 on the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 34-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. hands it off. And they make the stop at the 30. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
On the play. The defense calls a timeout.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 30. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. He takes a knee.
The ball carrier. No gain on the play.
They're going to try a long field goal here. The field goal attempt will be about a 47-yarder. This one's in the books, and our final score, Clemson 38, Wake Forest 35. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
I'm sad to see this one end because it was a great game to watch. Wake Forest had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.